Hello beautiful people, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Oluchi Imoh, and in today's video we're going to be unboxing this melting chocolate pot that I just bought and also testing it to see how it works, and I'm going to be giving my review. Let's see the features. It melts chocolate without water, suitable for any kind of chocolate and couverture, patisserie, professional working aid for hobby cooks, reusable mold, and 12 recipes. So let's unbox this baby, like I'll call it. I love the peach color, so I bought it for 6,000 naira plus. I can't remember exactly, so I'm going to put it on the screen when I check to see the exact amount I bought it. So here are some reusable molds, like it was rightly stated on the pack of this melting pot. And there are some other tools inside, including this recipe leaflets, or did I call it a booklet? I don't know. So inside this leaflet you have some recipes that you can try with chocolate, and then some other accessories, some other materials. When I wanted to buy, I had to come check a video on YouTube, and that was when I saw that it had other things inside, and I had to ask people I was buying from to be sure that I wasn't just going to get only the melting pot, because that was only what I saw on their page. So they told me it had other accessories, which you can see as well. Now I don't know what these things are used for. I'm just going to take my time to go through the booklet or the leaflet and to see what exactly they're used for and how they can come in handy. So at this point we're going to pack everything back. I think this is what you use for checking the chocolate. Okay, so like your spoon or a substitute for a spoon. So I'm just going to pack everything back into the box and go through the leaflets to see how it works. The instructions there, I'm not sure you can see it, but I'm just going to read, and it says that you should put your chocolates into the pot. Yeah, and this is what we're going to be using. This is a strawberry. I just got a strawberry flavored chocolate that I got for the first time. I've not tried it before, so it's a new product from Kulata that I'm also going to be using for this test or for this review. Okay, so that is it once again, and now I'm going to take my time to explain this. We cut it up in bits so that it would melt faster. That's what you do with chocolates. It's easier to work with if you cut it in bits than putting it in bulk. So that is it right there. I'm going to put it into the melting pot, and just like they said, without water. Now when it comes to the heat limit, or the heat or the temperature, let me just put it that way so you understand. According to the leaflet, you're to put it on number 2. So I put it on and it wasn't working, and I had to check again, check the plug to make sure that everything was okay, and we're good to go. So you can see the light flickering below. You can see the light flickering, so that shows you that it is on and it is working. Number 2 is for melting the chocolate, and then number 1, according to the leaflet, is to keep it warm. So if you're done melting the chocolate but you just want to keep it warm, so you keep it at 1, you keep the temperature at 1. Okay, so you just have 0, 1, 2. So my observation from this is that it takes time to get done. Using the double boiler method is something that I use. It's the method that I've always used for melting my chocolate. The double boiler method is the method I've always used for melting my chocolate, but I decided to try this since it will be easy and you can just allow everything be. You can just allow it melt while you get some other things done. So this was after. Please don't try this. Don't try what I did. That pot is hot. So this is after 15 minutes. We checked and it was already melting. So we thought it was something that was going to be like maybe fast action, but it actually takes time to get done. It actually takes time to melt. So this was after 15 minutes. I brought my camera closer so that you can see what it actually looks like. It's good. It's melting without water, which was what they stated on the pack, and which is how it is done anyway. If I'm doing or melting chocolate using the double boiler method, I just cut up my chocolates, put it in a pot or in the mug, and then melt it. It was when I want to get the desired consistency that I want, that I would add a bit of hot water to it, not cold water please, because to seize the chocolate, hot water, and then keep adding per time in bits until I get the desired consistency. Now this was over 25 minutes, 30 I believe, because we were timing this, we're timing the process, and I just couldn't wait to get it over and done with because I needed to use it for my cake as soon as I could. But it took quite some time. This was around 45 minutes. I couldn't film the entire process because it was going to take time. It was going to take time, which actually was what happened. So this is like 45 minutes. So I'd advise that if you want to do this, you want to use this pot, you just start melting your chocolate at the beginning of your cake decorating. So when you're trimming, you start melting it. Anyway, this is my first time of using it. I have not used it before. My first time, like I said. So you want to use it. At this stage, I think it was beginning to get hot under. That's why it was beginning to thicken again. And so I really didn't know what to do. And I felt, okay, I need the right consistency for this. If I want to use it in my cake, then I need it to be a spreadable consistency, which was what I was trying to achieve here. But then there was something I did which I would show you and I would advise you not to do. That is the mistake I'm talking about. So don't try it. Don't do that because it's just going to mess everything up. So it had melted at this point, but not a dropping or spreadable consistency for me, I must say. It was still stiff, but looking at it again, I think I should have just gone ahead to use it this way. Okay, so I added a bit of hot water to it. This is the mistake that I made. Please don't do it. And if you've used this pot before, let me know your reviews down in the comments below. How was it? How was the experience? How was your chocolate? How did it turn out? Did you get the desired consistency? Was it okay for you? How was the timing and all of that? I would love to know, please, because I'm going to try this again, definitely. I'm going to try the process again and then do things differently when I have the time for it. I'm just going to keep it and allow it melt by itself. So the mistake I made was adding that water. It began to change in look and consistency and began to have some grainy feel and look to it. It wasn't even looking like it was spreadable anymore. So I just put it back to the melting pot, but I couldn't get that consistency that I had in the beginning. Please don't try that again. The pot is really hot and it burns me this time around. So that is my review about this pot. I'm still going to try it one more time. Not one more time. I'm still going to try it again and again and give you a feedback. I believe that it will be better over time as I'm going to try doing it differently. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you learned a thing or two. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video. Until we see in the next video, stay happy, stay safe, and stay blessed.